Hello and welcome to Inspire and Gather, the monthly cozy show where I give you creative inspiration in order for you to gather with your loved ones in a unique and fun way. So in this episode, I'll be giving you everything that you might need, like decor, activities, food ideas, so you can plan your first fall cozy get together. So if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead and grab yourself a little drink and stick around and let's chat. I am so excited because this is the third episode. Why did I stick up my whole hand? Third episode of Inspire and Gather. So if you haven't already seen the first two episodes, the first episode was in July and we did a Mamma Mia inspired get together and it was a beach hangout and it was so fun. And then in August, the theme was art in August. So I'm going to start off this video by talking a little bit about that one. But if you want to go ahead and skip to this month's theme, I'll leave a timestamp. So into the art in August theme, if you watched last month's video, then you know that I was saying that I really have been wanting to go to a museum. It's been so long since I went to a museum and I just love art. So I actually got a chance to go to two museums last month, which I did not expect. It just happened to be that way. The first one I went to in Seattle, which was the Mopop Museum. And if you haven't visited Seattle, I just adore that place. It's just so full of nature. If you like the outdoors, you're gonna love it. It's just, even the freeways just look incredible because it rains all the time there, so it's very lush and green. But let's get back to the museum. I went to the Mopop and they were having the Coraline exhibit, and I love themes. I love like pop culture and anything fun, so it was really delightful to go see the props that they made the movie with, and just, you know, to experience that different atmosphere. I feel like it's different than usual museums, which are full of more art history, whereas this one is filled with modern art. So I really recommend that you go take a look and see it for yourself. But okay, that was the first museum. So the second museum that I got to go to this month was the Getty Center in Los Angeles. And I didn't know this, but I saw on TikTok that they have free perfume workshops. So I luckily got a chance to go, and tip is to go early because I went like 20 minutes early and I just barely got a good spot in line. And then after that, the line was crazy long. But it was fun. It was nice to get to choose your own scents. They had like this process where one section was one scent, the next one, and then at the end you get your bottle. That was a really nice experience because then I got to go explore the gardens, and then I got to go explore the museum with the people that I really care about. And that's what this page is all about, is inspiring you guys to go out there and build those really positive memories. So I hope you guys did something like that in the month of August as well. And that leads me into this month's theme, which is lattes and literature. So the reason that I chose this theme for this month is because September 6th is National Read a Book Day. September 7th is National Buy a Book Day. And September 29th is National Coffee Day. And obviously you can tell that I love coffee, and I also really love books. So I thought it would be a perfect theme to combine the things and have a really first cozy fall event, because also September 22nd is the first day of fall. So all these dates could be a really good excuse to get together and have a really fun time with people that you care about. So let's get into how to host this lattes and literature book club party. All right, so the first thing that I'm thinking about is decor. What would we do for decor? So I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok actually throwing these at-home cafe parties where they just turn their home into this really cozy cafe-like environment. So they put up a pastry table and then they put up a menu on the wall with all these different kinds of things that you could possibly order. And I love that idea. So with that in mind, the theme is kind of like at-home cozy cafe. So tablescape. We start off with a milky, almost like a touch of coffee has entered some milk colored tablecloth. And then we go in with some brown wooden plates. adding some gold silverware to tie in all those warm hues. And as for the centerpiece, I thought it would be a great idea to put some books as a centerpiece and then maybe wrap some greenery around that, and then just like weave the books together and maybe add some nice bookends to kind of make it all stand up, and add some candles if you'd like. And lastly, if you do plan to make this a book club like prior and then have everyone show up having already read the book, you can lay out a book trivia page on everyone's table setting. Or if you plan to have this be the first book club that you host, you can go ahead and set out a book on everyone's place setting, and later in the activities I'll talk about some book recommendations for the month for those cozy autumn days that are coming up ahead. Okay, now let's talk about food and drinks. What are the people gonna eat? What are the people gonna drink? All right, so like I said, the cafe vibe. So I'm thinking either on the countertop or on a side table, you can go ahead and set up a pastry buffet or maybe like a breakfast brunch buffet where everyone can just grab their plates and go walk around and just pick up whatever they want. And then it can be like an order line, and somebody can have a menu on the wall, and there can be like a little coffee table set up with maybe an espresso machine or just some instant coffee if you don't have a machine accessible to you. And just also have some syrups in case some vanilla syrup is pretty basic and enjoyable to everyone, as well as I did see these really fun like creative flavors that come in a small pack, so that would be a really fun addition to the coffee setup if you would like to add that as well. Okay, so I always like to add in some outfit inspo for the girlies because I personally love taking pictures. So I think it's really cute when everyone dresses in the same vibe and the pictures come out really nice. So I'm thinking browns and hues of green, since to tie in all the browns and greenery that we have already, or something very easy to sit in and to curl up and read a book in. So now let's get into the activities. So after you eat, people still want to talk, people still want to hang out, and maybe they just want something to do. So you guys can go ahead and make this a book reading session right then and there. Or if you don't want to do that, you can also go ahead and have a bookmark making craft table, so you can switch out the food and you can go ahead and put some craft paper and maybe some stickers so people can customize their own bookmark. Now if you want to read a book and you kind of want to make it a fall cozy read, I have some recommendations from TikTok. I personally have not read any of these books, so fair warning, but I did hear a lot of great reviews from them, so I wanted to suggest them to you because they're personally on my fall TBR. So the first one is In the Company of Witches, and the book talker was saying that this is the perfect mix between Gilmore Girls and practical magic. The second one is A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, and this one, the book talker that recommended this one was saying that she regrets not reading this book in fall, and I have heard this book name before. I love it when a book is set in the season because you really feel more immersed in it. The third one is more of a romance cozy read, so it's a small town romance, cozy, whimsical fall feel. The book is called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and I also heard that they're coming out with a sequel this year, so that might be a nice easy read. So number 4, tying it back into the theme of Coraline that I was talking about earlier, is The Graveyard Book, which is also by the same author who wrote Coraline, and that intrigued me because I was already in a Coraline mood since it was the 15th anniversary, so I'm intrigued to read that one as well. And the last one, 5, I have started reading and it's already pretty interesting. If you have a Spotify premium subscription, you can read it on audiobook there, but it is called The Only One Left, and it is a cozy mystery. So I hope you liked all these recommendations that I'm giving you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful month of September and a wonderful start to a cozy fall season. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, and if you have any more ideas of themes that you would like to see, I'd love if you would leave it in the comments. And I also post a bunch of designs and theme ideas on TikTok and Instagram, so go ahead and follow me there as well. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next month.